Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
It's a true honor. I was even explaining to my son today what we were doing tonight, and he said to me, he said, that's a great place to put your money. So, you know, to be able to do what we're doing tonight, we're giving away insane, like, this is like, to me, the best feeling in the world. We're giving away dream vacations for couples. We're giving away Australia trips for fans to come see Zaboy. We're giving away family vehicles. We're giving away rent. We're the Drake charisma, and it's always oh, I'm not reading that. Please help a Drizzy soldier finally show my wife why Drake is the greatest to ever do it. So
great. I loved every single word of that. Also, Ada Ross too.
Jonathan Dominguez.
Jonathan, I'm about to.
Wow. Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Look, man, I just checking out a couple of things that had streamed by. Drake, man, Drake and Aiden Ross, man, they did a live stream, gave away a lot of great gifts, man, and you know, this 'tis the season to be given. These guys gave from their heart, gave to try to, you know, help certain families that wouldn't receive, you know, and it's a great thing just to see people who are fortunate enough to have to be able to give back. But the thing you have to realize is, man, the devil has his way of creeping into every situation. I only heard about the fact that Drake excused the F-bomb for Kendrick, and when one of the letters had said F Kendrick. And the thing is, you know, that right there in itself is growth, you know. So to see what these guys, you know, are able to accomplish in their lifetime, but then to see Drake have some pullback and some poise and some, hey man, look man, I'm not gonna do that. The time of the year it is, the way we are, you know, where we're at right now, we don't have to glorify the bull crap, you know. And I think that's the part where I think people get it twisted. And I want to say to all the fans, man, like, you guys, you know, at the end of the day, we are the fans, and sometimes, unfortunately, we pull out a lot of the negatives and stuff, but at the end of the day, these guys have had their scrap or whatever, and the song's not going nowhere. But look like Drake's trying to move on from this situation. And I'm going to tell you something, man. You had so many different battles back in the days where people are friends now. Ice Cube and Soulja Boy, Ice Cube, and Ice T and Soulja Boy, Ice Cube and Ice T. You might have anybody, LL Cool J, Kool Moe Dee, LL Cool J, Jay-Z. You could have a host of anybody, Dr. Dre, Easy, Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, Luke Skywalker, down at 2 Live Crew, him and Dre. You know, these are hip hop era moments. Master P, Pimp C. It's just two different ways that people, you know, deal with things. And I could say these guys are just getting a taste of hip hop. This is what happens in the era of hip hop. People have their unfortunate fallouts, and then they come back together and respect each other and keep it moving. Jay-Z and Nas did it, and now I believe still currently does work together, you know, a lot of times, man. It's best to let things go, man. Don't try to hold on to things, because that's how you crash out. It's hip hop, you know. These guys, when you look at it, man, two of our biggest reputable guys in hip hop, to have both of them to come up and do something like they just done for us, Kendrick and Drake, is a thing that furthers hip hop. And it's been a part of hip hop ever since we started, you know, hip hop, you know, Boogie Down Production, you know, all of these different areas, MC Shan, MC Light, Roxanne Shante. These are things that are pivotal moments in hip hop, but kept the movement alive. And I think that's something we have to keep our mind on. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, it's not, they shouldn't do this or they shouldn't. I'm just saying at some point you have to bring it back in. You know, you have to understand what this truly is about. It's not about us. It's about hip hop. So hip hop is the key factor in this thing. To keep hip hop alive, we're going to have to move past some of the things that we do, and they're going to be falling out. Good families fall out. You know, one of the things that I read, it talks about fallouts, and even in the Word of God, when the first church established, the people that was following God, you know, people fell out, Ananias and Sapphira. It's just, people have differences. Families fall out. People who love each other fall out. and then you just move past it, man. Like I say, you say a lot of hurtful things that you really didn't mean, or you say things that hurt the other person just because you're trying to figure out a way to make it connect and win the battle. You know what I mean? It was a lot of blood shed in hip hop lyrics on this battle. I believe it was a lot of knife throwing and gun shooting. It was some gun slinging going down. Kendrick would say this, Drake would say that, but to see them, now in this element, I don't think these guys hate each other. I know they don't. You could see that because when Drake was going to read that, he didn't dare read it. He was like, nah, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to keep it tasteful, and people, won't recognize anything else, the giving can't happen. I think we need to make sure we pay attention. I think they gave away $250,000, Lambos, trips, and all kind of stuff. We got to make sure we point those things out too. And that's why I just didn't look at it from one, negative aspect. I could have got on here and just said, hey man, Drake didn't say this about Kendrick and made it about a Kendrick and Drake thing, but these guys was Aiden Ross, this stream was able to do a lot of things for the unfortunate or people who were just in a good space to where they receive. So I think that's the most logical thing to speak on. These guys are, man, very blessed. Kendrick's blessed, Drake's blessed, Aiden's blessed. All these guys are making a bag of money, streaming on a whole nother level, all time high. They figured it out. You got to think about it. These guys figured it out. You got some guys crying about streaming numbers and all kind of stuff. But people like Drake, Aiden Ross, these guys have figured it out. They're making a big bag of money in the midst of a place where people are complaining about streaming and all kind of stuff. So Kendrick Lamar is, everybody that's crying, quit crying. Pull your boots up, straps on, and pull your big boy pants up, and let's get it done, man. Don't let you musicians, you artists, don't let this end your career. Get out here and jump in the mix of these streaming situations and build you a bag up like these guys have done, man. So, and then they're so fortunate they're gonna give some of this money back. They're trying to figure out a way to bless other people instead of doing other things with the money, because they could do other things with the money, being one that understand money. They don't have to go this way. But man, to see Drake hold back on the Kendrick pretty much bashing, he could have done it this way or that way, it was a big deal for me. I enjoyed that, and that it shows that it's, people move on and people get past their situation, man. And just want to say, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys keep on being members, man. A lot of those members that held us down all year and continue to grow with us, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Respect and love all the people that watch Boss Talk 101. Happy New Year's. Happy holidays. It's about to hit you guys like a bolt of lightning. Boss Talk 101, what a boss is told.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.